Dissolution of parties or mergers of parties within Kenya Kwanza is an ongoing discussion. It's a discussion that is not cast on stone. It's a suggestion that has been brought about by our party to ensure that we have a strategy towards winning the 2027 election. As I said earlier, as a Secretary General, my objective is first to ensure that we get a re-election for our president come 2027, and we must do that with a landslide. My second objective is to ensure that we have a super majority in Parliament, that is both the Senate and the National Assembly, and in our respective 47 county assemblies. We want to have a super majority in the Council of Governors, and therefore a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So we are saying that we must have a strategy. We cannot be fighting with an enemy across the river, and on our side we are fighting each other. So it will be my humble submission to my colleagues within Kenya Kwanza. Let us think. The ideas are dynamic. Political ideas are dynamic. They grow every day. It is not viable to run a party with 3 members of parliament. It is not viable, politically viable, to run a party with 10 MCAs. It is not even economically viable to have a party that you're running, and yet, even as a party leader, the member of parliament that is representing you is a member of UDA. It doesn't make any political sense. It is not sensible to have the President of the Republic of Kenya chairing cabinet, having a party, and within his cabinet, we still have other small competing parties. I want to take this opportunity as the Secretary General of UDA to thank the Honorable CS Moses Kuria. I have had vast conversation with him for the last 1 week, and he has agreed to fold up his party. He is the first cabinet secretary to fold up his party and support His Excellency President William Ruto. And therefore, I'll be requesting his fellow cabinet secretaries this week, kindly fold your parties and join the ruling party, UDA. So the main objective of us going to Kisumu as the first point is that we wanted to ensure that during our grassroots voter mobilization, we ensure we have more members registering in UDA, and Kisumu has been a perceived stronghold for the ODM region, and they have been kept off development for a very long time. So as a ruling party, it is my singular objective to ensure that we bring all Kenyans on board. We want to do development, equitable distribution of resources across this country. We want a citizen in Kisumu should feel the same way as a citizen in Nyeri County. We want a child in West Pokot to have the same privileges with a child in Kakamega County. And therefore, our objective is to have equitable distribution of resources and equitable representation of leadership at the decision-making table. Present the party, the interests of the party, because we are the people who are going to be politically accountable to the electorate. And therefore, we must ensure that the executive is implementing the plan as they promised the people during campaigns. So we are going to ensure that we monitor the executive while they will be implementing the manifesto of UDA. And you cannot monitor the implementation of a manifesto on the streets of Kakamega. You cannot monitor in your bedroom. You cannot monitor from the party headquarters. We shall be seated on the decision making as a ruling party to ensure that when it comes to political accountability, we have answers to give to our members and to give to the electorate of Kenya.